any artists that just want to come and do a walk-in and do a session with y'all, not necessarily feature, just a walk-in artist want to buy some studio time.
I mean, that's for anybody. You can book studio time here. That's no problem. You know, you get with me or C's, and we can make that happen. But if you want to deal with us, as far as being an artist under us,
That's
you
a
have to
different
be
process.
serious. Have your paperwork together,
Right.
have all that stuff, y'all. Your I's dotted and your T's crossed. You know, before you come through this door, because we're business.
Most definitely, you got to stand on that
And
business.
what people got to understand, you know, that this music business, 90% business, 10%, you know, your talent. So think about that.
Most definitely, because if you do not have your paperwork, how you expect to get paid? Because if in this business, I would think if they can rob you, they will.
Yeah, it's brutal. So you want to make sure that you set up right. And in any type of business,
Any.
you want to make sure that you set up right. If you're going into something and you got a lot of houses, you want to make sure you got an LLC if you're protected. So it's the same thing in music. You want to make sure that you got all your credentials taken care of so you're protected. If you release something, if you put something out here, you want to make sure that the money comes to you, or you know, situations that might happen, you be able to take care of it legally because you understand it's coming from your knowledge, your space. So,
Right, because you don't want to bicker about it. You don't want to bicker about it. You want to be able to say, okay, I'm not being paid well, you'll be hearing from my attorney.
right. Understand the business. Understand why you're not getting paid.
Exactly.
You know, not saying, well, I'm not getting paid. Well, you don't understand. Well, you don't see where you're not getting paid at. You know, what did you do?
And
you know.
I think that's a lot of local artists. I'm just talking about all over the world. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to do this. They skip that part, and then they like.
The dream is bigger than the business.
Right.
When it should be the opposite.
To the way.
In a situation. You know, always have your dream and always keep your goals and all that type of stuff, but really, really keen into the business because that's what's important.
Yep.
You know.
Because at the end of the day, the mortgage got to get paid. So
car note got to get paid. The kids got to eat. You know, all that type of stuff. You know, so very important.
Yes. So you're gonna have to probably spend some money.
Yep.
But it will protect you in the long run.
In the long run, by having your right paperwork, by having right legal representation, things like that, it all counts.
Right. So that like I say, you've touched the major label, and now you're kind of like working the independent. Right. Would you say that's better?
Yeah, for me it's better. I think for us it's better because we have leverage and control of what we want to do.
And complete ownership.
Right. So when you start getting yourself tied in to these other entities and you start to get, you know, contracts with them and stuff, you start to see that your control starts to hesitate. It starts to leave you.
Exactly.
You know? And that's the thing that a lot of artists always talk about, producers, artists, or whatever, that, hey, when I sign this contract, I'm not able to drop this song when I want to drop this song, or I got to wait up for a video, or I can't do this performance.
The politics.
And that's the type of thing that we really don't want.
Yeah.
You know, we like being on our own schedule and like being able to place our music where we want to place it, release it when we want to release it, do video how we want to do it. And that's that. That works for us.
Right.
Now, for somebody else, they might need that push, or they might.
I was gonna ask.
They might need that, and that's cool. You know, if you need that, whatever. But for us, we know what works for us.
Right.
You know, not saying that we won't ever work with a major, or we might do, you know, a situation with a major, as far as you know, a 50-50 deal, or
distro,
like that, or distro, or something like that. We may be open to, but other than that, no, we're fine at what we're doing. You know, and we're going to continue doing what we're doing.
I like that answer, man. So, you know, I would say this as well. Like, well, you know, we've talked about our day-to-days and everything like that. So what can we expect from Mile High in the future?
Oh, man, a lot. And that's kind of like some of the stuff that I can't really foresee. But, I mean, right now we're working on a lot of great music. We also working on some films that we have, you know, down the line. Great artists that we're dealing with, Flock Angelo, you know.
One of the premieres.
Fly, we really working on his stuff, getting him together. So he's going to be the guy coming out the gate for us, you know, making a noise. So that's
shout out to Fly.